Igbama kebe igele nire otu gugan do Otoedo Youth Union Agboba Semi Group Coalition of Benin Sociocultural Group Ekaigele so nire Otoedo awi kakagban vehe ni more donoma kebe otu gugan vehe supupe gadie mowa ni aka ewe ate akie ve ikpede noge owo ve ukinajena viye kebe ari hon we ave emani re iyeke emowana keri yawe mama ve iyeke ni ado do ya kie emowana edene no eduzo anokwa benakana ave ema na viori ebo uwu anoke dowande agbemore mawe tia ikwaro ni ayamie omonoba no nyado ra okarioba no gbaroge Otoedo we iyanre ewe aike miewe iyan pa o do we emini adoru we amago masoma ra amatio mama ina yakin ona gele wari ma we eme imowana mena kata agagbewe na eminekweku eovirio ekebe we ekebe o ni ayawe ekere eregade na ya me otonabo do said nere ekebe o eyawe kian rumudona oye dowande ave igele kebigbama nere dowando tu ladian so kegan soligiawe rariwa we awano ba awe gbona vevo runda emowa na hana okarioba kebe owa nana yui ye gwalo tori ote ema ni buere ni mo egbo beni wo ni yare he aye gwalo tori wiye kona aseti kiere kebe we omo no ba ne do ko apolopolo oba ewa no giver kawe motue vegarie ora okarioba ve ikpede sonola ya kame okarioba we mo wana na bona we igo ne arioba ore dowande agbemo ve ewebo mure aya be Benin Royal Museum ave okarioba no karo ire Godwin no erase Obaseki vi ogoe mu yabe emowa rumudona na dobo eji na kakabogwale ote omanonya emowa aike miewe akiere donde awotuna inyan serio we dan emowa na akiere berio enien arifie werie yahien Benin Royal Museum iyake kweyo viyeke ere na yawe na hia iyake do ya avebo kebe ema ogugan nire do kiere iyake jaya ladian ne dondere ni a zodowa gari we emowa na Benin Royal Museum eyan gwalo na yahian na do ado liyekeru ve eduzo anokwa we akpa we emata eyan gele mudiayi bakan igudo do akie ve eduzo anokwa bo we fio ve agbonya ewe oke eruamo wa ona gelerie ma we ekewi nwenwe bena kata eyan yaye emowana go iviedo dueki.
We got wind of the information that they want to commission the dubious mower. That's why we came. When we got here, we saw their plans, and their plan was to commission it. So we had no choice than to put a stop to it. So we have been able to defeat them. We have been able to put a stop to the illegal commissioning or opening of dubious mower. This museum is owned by our God's King, Oba Benin. So, and it will be named as Benin Royal Museum.
The reason we came is because of the opening of a MOA, which was fraudulently established by the past administration, headed by Godwin Nogegase Obaseki. I think some couple of days back, we led a protest to the government house to intimate him about the ugly process that was about to emerge. Come up. And in turn, he said I was going to look into the matter. 2 days, 3 days later, His Majesty paid the governor a courtesy visit at the government house, unexpectedly. And His Majesty openly spoke on what transpired, how he initiated the process to become the king of Benin, how he also introduced Governor Obaseki. So His Majesty did some exposure. He did speak on certain things that played out. So we're surprised this morning, today, Sunday, supposed to be a day for worship. We're all getting ready to go to church. Online, my attention was called an online video done by one, I don't even know how it looks like, one about, they say, or maybe, I don't know about what I call it, that we were being mocked online that they are opening the MOA and stuff. I was like, maybe it's an old picture, but it kept coming in, it kept seeing on different videos and stuff. So what we did was, I drove down. When I drove down, I saw that the open was almost going on. And the governor is already aware of the whole process and is under the investigation by the House of Assembly. And the monarch also talked about it. The most painful part was this. They breached protocol. They didn't meet with the governor. They didn't meet with His Majesty that were in Benin. We had the France ambassador. One shot. We saw a lot of white guys, I think the France ambassadors and other ambassadors that came, diplomats that came. You see how desperate God will know Obaseki is. You are in power, you created too many divisions among the people. Now you are out of power, you are still doing this nonsense. We won't take that from him anymore. So I'm also sending a warning to his loyalists in Benin. Be very mindful. Government goes and government comes. The power of the Yoruba Benin remains. So we came in peaceful. We made sure nothing was done wrongly. Make sure they do demolition, no destruction. So they all maintain themselves, and we come to maintain the order until the entire report is done. Again, the government did set up a committee to oversee, to look into these issues, headed by His Excellency Commandant Amsalu Oshomole, the current central representative do not. Again, they did flout the order of that. You see how disrespectful, how that Godwin Obaseki and his cohorts are no longer abiding. So that's why we came, and I'm glad that everything was peaceful, nothing was destroyed on my name. I think, take a look at that, it's intact. So thank you, and that's what I have to say.
So what about the foreign delegates and the foreign officials that came for the commissioning?
The foreign delegates and the foreign officials, I'm actually disappointed in them. In a way, I'm not also going to blame them too much because they were working on instruction from the former governor, I would say, or rather the organizers of the same event. That is courtesy demands respect. You are the state of His Majesty, you are the state of the governor of Edo State, the state of His Majesty. You at least seek to see these two very prominent key players in the state. You did it. They did it. Well, they were lucky. They were very lucky that we are very peace-abiding. We are law-abiding. We don't take laws into our hands. We have been very raw for them. Their plan was to give a Benin a bad name. And that bad name will never emerge.
Otedo Youth Movement. Ọba Atokpe. Ọba Atokpe. Ọba Uyedo. Na manahon we Obaseki no riedo. Iana le iyekima. Iana deni ado commission MOA we na. As early as egogi yon kekebe egogi iyan swene. Ave foreign dignitaries in ore MOA we na. Ave French ambassador, German ambassador, ave Belgian ambassador niga are mananya gbere 50. So Marion manawo ona eti sunu Otedo e mana ladian igbama oredo mana ladian ahu e mana hule yakwa Obaseki orien dokin Oba enoba kae e malele do Oba onyatifat agwoba siniatifat agwoba takme agwoba tile Oba onyato yasewebo Oba Atokpe.
I was just surprised when I heard the information that they want to commission this MOA. It's very, very wrong. You cannot come to any place in Yoruba. Can you try this kind of thing in other part of the world? You can't try that kind of thing. How can you tell this Benin kingdom, the oldest kingdom in the world, hide, seek to come and commit an illegal structure? It doesn't work. It's supposed to pass a due process, normal process. So we are hereby strong against this commission of this MOA. This place is going to be renamed as the Royal Museum, not this MOA.
na yaga gben ebinye na ave ebo nire kebe emane hui nire iyeke eme mowana ke awolakpa kebe ave ogbalegbe ni aviolelegbe ya zasa ehia gbaune viye kebe ona ke ave olakpa ni kere ni mudia ne age gbina ne okwesage gebe laladia ne ofure gare otoedo eniokpa jegare oto ve egena yagme ebinye na menogwana no ninye na enime oe okpe oba semere akameye